Welcome back to Kiki's Creations. This is Put It Out Sunday. This is tutorial number 2 for today. I'm going to go ahead and do another snow globe tumbler. I've done one of these before. However, the first time I've done it, I've used the eye solution. This time I'm going to do the half and half ratio of baby oil and water. So I want to see how that turns out. I have my glitter here from Glitter Craze. I have some Mickey ears, and then I have some just like snow, and then I have some medium chunk black, and this I just got from, I think, Walmart or something, just some regular glitter. Alright, so, and then I also have my Gorilla epoxy that sets in 5 minutes to help seal the hole once I've created that. So without further ado, hold on, let me just grab a napkin. And we're gonna attempt to go ahead and get started here and see how this turns out. Okay, well, here we go, and I have my handy dandy drill here. This is the part I do not like. It always scares me. This drill bit is quite large, but again, it's all I have. Just going to make sure that we don't go too far, too deep. Alright, these cups I got from Amazon. They're like a this is a 16-ounce skinny double-walled insulated acrylic tumbler. Alright, so, and I thought I saw a spot on here before, but oh well, I'm just going to create one quickly. I'm just going to find a little spot that I'm comfortable with, and I'm going to go really slow, applying as less pressure as I possibly can so that I do not crack the inner insulation, because I don't want to crack that. Guys, this part really scares me. Ooh. See what I mean? And it didn't even go through, but why did it speed up? I don't know. There we go. We made progress. You hear it? Alright, there's the hole. I'm just trying to come back out of it. It's not as big as I'd like, so I may have to, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just barely big enough for me to get solution in there. I don't think it'll be big enough for me to get any glitter in there, so I'm gonna have to attempt to go in just a little bit more. This is so scary. You guys have to be very, very careful, because you don't want to just absolutely lose a great tumbler. So I'm just gonna go in the same little hole, just a little, just a little. There we go. Perfect. You guys can see this little hole here. I use a 1/4 inch drill bit, so it's sufficient for allowing your glitters to go in. I'm a little skeptical about my mini ears because they are so tiny. I mean, they're not as tiny as I probably would like for them to be for this particular project. So what I'm going to do is attempt to open the hole just a little bit more, just using a serrated kitchen knife. And I'm just gonna attempt to go in. I think that's perfect, guys. Just want to make sure I didn't go through to the other side, and I did not, didn't even touch it. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to, first of all, I think what I'll do is add some solution, because in what I did before was I had actually added the glitter before adding the solution, and it didn't turn out all that well at all. Like, I couldn't get the glitter to come up from the bottom. So I think with this time I'm going to go ahead and add a little solution so it'll kind of make a barrier at the bottom for the glitter, so that the glitter doesn't get stuck somewhere along the way. So I just have some really inexpensive baby oil that I picked up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the, nope, that's not going to work. I need a funnel. One second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and use my epoxy holder here. And I was told to do half oil and half water. And this cup is, this little silicone measuring cup is amazing because it also has measurements. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. So I'm able to do the equal parts here. So it looks like I have all right. I know oil and water don't mix, y'all. Just something I felt like doing, I guess. So I'm gonna pour a little of that into the hole. Looks like I gotta go in a little bit more with the drill. Might have to get a tight, slightly bigger drill bit. Hold on. So I have my drill bits here. And I'm just gonna go one size up just so that I have that extra room for the glitter. And this is a 1/17 of an inch. As you can see, it's just slightly bigger, so it's gonna go in that hole just right. Just a little bit. Alright, so I'm just gonna go into the same hole. Making sure I don't apply too much pressure. Perfect. So it just made my hole just a little bit bigger there. Let's see if I can get this solution down in here now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is going in just slightly. So I do have a little bit down in there. If you guys can see this little line here. And that's pretty much all I wanted to do to actually get it started. So with that being said, I'm going to attempt to put my glitter inside now. And I have my little popsicle stick that'll help facilitate that process. So I'm just gonna pour some here on the top. These are just so cute. Little tiny mini ears. Get them all down in there. I don't know if anyone has tried eye solution and baby oil. I may even attempt that, only because the eye solution is super easy to help fill the hole. Note to self, I probably should have cleaned the oil off. It's trying to stick to the cup rather than make it inside the little hole here. Definitely in here, and they're just kind of sticking around in the top. Better solution. Jeez, it seems like I'm dropping everything. I think I'm going to use a medicine dropper to just kind of, there we go. Much better. Awesome, the little ears are in. I have a little buddy hanging out here. I'm going to attempt to always helps to have a little pouring apparatus to kind of assist you with getting things where you need them to go. And I have not used this particular glitter before, so it's nice and sealed. Just gotta get this seal off of here. There we go. It's nice piece of tape on that. So I'm going to pour this one inside of a cup, and I probably should just pour the entire mixture inside of a cup. This is really pretty. It looks almost like a snowflakes. on the camera, it could be kind of hard to see that going in there. And yet it's going in there. It's just like it's all dancing around this little spot up top here. So I'm just going to go ahead and assist it by applying some more liquids there. Kind of wash it on down. The glitter is trying to be a struggle today. I'm sorry, I'm tilting this away from the camera, guys, but it's the only way that I can really see this hole. It's kind of tricky. So I'm just tapping it down in here. I've tried this with fine glitter before, the extra fine, and I didn't really quite like the way it turned out. It kind of chunked up on me. It did not allow the solution to move the glitter around the way I would like to see it moved around. So I decided to go with a medium chunk of glitter just for more mobility. And it's actually going in there, guys. I know you guys can see it just slightly. Just takes a little time and lots of patience. As the glitter is getting wet from the solution hanging out on top of the tumbler here, it's kind of hard to see it because it's already kind of iridescent. So I'm just assuring that I'm getting it all inside of the little hole that I've drilled. And again, I went in with the 1/17 of an inch versus the 1/4 just to see if it would give me a bigger hole to work with, and it actually did, which is really, really good. But again, I'm using a iridescent glitter, so it's kind of hard to see with the naked eye. Has anybody been tuning into the games today? It's football season, y'all. One of my favorite times of the year. Football means holidays. Holidays mean family. Family means love. So I'm putting my solution in here, and I'm not getting the mobility that I'm looking for. Oh, there it goes. In the inside of it, it's really, really pretty. You guys can't see it from there, but it almost gives it a red and gold. There we go. So as you guys can see, I'm finally getting the glitter to move around a little bit inside of here. All right. It does look like we need more of the mini ears because they're getting lost here. So I'm gonna add a few more of those in there, because it is going to be the setup for this particular tumbler. So just gonna keep working this glitter in here and see how far we get. Okay guys, so I'm back. I actually had to start this all over again because the initial tumbler that I started, as you guys can see, it didn't turn out so well. I wasn't really fun. It's not so much the colors, it was the movement. Now this one particular one I did with a little bit of baby oil along with the water. It's kind of cloudy, it's not clear. It just wasn't what I was going for. So I have attempted to restart this. I also made a bigger hole so that I can get the thicker chunkier glitter inside, and I'm loving the way that it's falling already. Okay, so I have my little mini ears that I'm mixing here along with some sparkly glitter that I actually found. These are really cool, guys. I actually found this one at Target in their crafting section. So I'm just mixing the two into this cup here, using more of the octagon shaped than I am the little mini ears. And what I'm doing is I'm actually putting them in here and putting them together, and I've used this little cup here to allow it to kind of flow inside the hole, and it's really working really well. So I really like this step in this process. Now the issue is getting the right solution. So with that being said, I'm not going to try the baby oil as I had tried before. I didn't like the way that went over. So I'm going to actually use the eye solution. Again, I've done that in a tutorial before, and it turned out okay. It's just that it did not allow the finer glitter to be as mobile as maybe the chunkier glitter. So with that being said, I think I'm just going to use that on just simply the chunkier glitter. So alright, and I think I'm just about done adding glitter here. I have some on my napkin that I'm going to dump inside my cup. As you know, waste not, want not, and that's not what we do. We utilize and save everything. So I'm going to add this little bit in here before adding the solution. Now I'm no expert at snow globe tumblers. I'm just a crafter who enjoys trying new and innovative things. So again, I'm open for any suggestions, comments, concerns, likes, dislikes at Kiki's Creations. Please like and subscribe. And let's see how we can help one another. I don't mind sharing. I hope you all don't either. I'd like to give a shout out to Honeybees, Tumblers, and Tutorials. Patricia McGrath has been awesome. Thank you, sister, for looking out for me and assisting me in a lot of things that I've done. Couldn't have got through most of them without her. So we all are in need of someone's support, okay? So I'm here for whatever I can support with, but I encourage you all to do the same. If you know someone that can use some help with some type of awesome crafting idea that they have, please, if you have some level of expertise in it, just help out, you know. There's enough folk in the world to share the love amongst everybody, okay? All right, so I think I like the amount of glitter that's in here. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I think that's an appropriate amount of medium chunk glitter for adding the solution, because again, as I said, I'd done this before and it actually chunked up at the bottom of the tumbler towards the bottom here, but again, that was with fine glitter. So I'm hoping that we don't get that same issue this time. So here we go, guys. As you can see, it's running on down, which I'm liking that it's going past the Awesome. I think we might have succeeded with this one, guys. I think I might have finally did it, guys. I'm liking the way the glitter's moving a little bit here. Just get that glitter flowing in there. And again, this is just some eye drop solution that I picked up from Publix, your local supermarket. Wasn't very expensive at all. And I think I actually like this versus the baby oil. The baby oil gave me cloud and it wasn't as pretty. This looks really, really nice. I hope you guys were paying attention to that, watching as the solution filled up. And there we have it. Oh my goodness, is she such a beauty? Whoop whoop, I finally accomplished my first great snow globe. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited about that. Look how pretty. And it's flowing like it's supposed to. Oh, look how pretty, pretty, pretty. So I think I finally found the right combination, which is a medium chunk glitter to chunky, along with just regular eye drop solution. I've tried the baby oil, as I said earlier, and this particular one, and as you can see, it chunked, it clouded, and it also had fine glitter in it. The black is very fine, and it just would not move. It just kind of formulated and stuck together and did not give me the mobility that I was looking for. But with this one, I'm actually loving it. It's really flowing, as you can see. It's flowing. It's giving you that real snow globe appeal. When you shovel it shove it up and down, and I'm really enjoying that mobility that it's giving me there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I'm losing a little bit of the solution here on my finger, but that's okay. I'm going to actually add a little bit more before I seal it. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. So I'm gonna just go ahead and add a little bit more solution here. I'm guessing it's pretty full because it's coming up out of the top, which is okay. I'm just gonna dab that off. Then I'm gonna seal it with my Gorilla Epoxy. And I am finally in love with a successful snow globe tumbler. Woo woo! Go Kiki, go Kiki, go. Kiki's Creations, guys. Nothing beats failure but a try, is my motto. So I'm gonna just set this aside here. I do have some little glitter on here and I hate to lose it, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just gonna move on. So I have my Gorilla Epoxy. It is equal parts. It comes in this fancy dancy tube where I'm only going to have to squirt and it'll give me equal portions, okay? So I have my, and I'm just using a little piece of carry-out container here. So I'm just gonna squeeze out a little bit on here, and this stuff is pretty strong, guys. Oh, this is pretty strong. I would probably recommend using gloves for this. But I'm just gonna mix it up here. I probably have way more than I need. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm just gonna mix it. They say it sets really, really fast. And I've used it before, so I do know how fast it can set. So I'm just gonna mix it because you have a little bit of a yellow hue to one and the other one is rather clear. So I'm just gonna mix it all until it becomes clear. And I'm just gonna put that, I want it to kind of harden a little bit so I can create the build around the hole. So I'm just gonna continue to stir a little while. This is a 5-minute set. It says it sets in 5 minutes. It's a clear 5-minute set. So I'm just gonna keep mixing until I get a consistency that I know will be conducive to putting on the tumbler and sealing up the hole. I am so super excited about my first successful snow globe tumbler, guys. I can't wait to put the decals on it and show you guys. You guys will have to tune into my Facebook page at Kiki's Creations on Facebook to see the final results along with the decals on this particular one. All right, so as you can see, it's kind of getting thick there. So I'm just gonna take and I'm gonna build up a little mountain around the hole, across the hole. And it's thick enough that it's not really seeking into the hole as the, I don't know if you guys can see that. But the solution is keeping it from actually going into the hole. Yeah, and I mixed way more than I actually needed. We're just gonna pack that little joker there, move it around to ensure that I got all the little hole covered. Making sure I didn't get any little thin line cracks that I might have missed. Alright, I'm gonna let that set a minute. Kind of fanning it. And I don't know, as I kind of look at this and I see the separation of the glitter, I see a lot of it corralling across the bottom here and then some down at the bottom here. And I know most folk would probably have said to have used more glitter, and maybe I'll do that the next time. Again, just trying to do something different. It looks pretty set to me. I'm just going to add some more. I'm going to drop any liquid that may have pushed out with the epoxy. Try not to get this on my hands. Just cleaning up the area. flawless seal. And I'm super excited. Look how pretty that is. Look at the little ears and the little glitter just moving about. Got it falling finally. It's so cute, guys. It's so cute, cute, cute. You know, sometimes these videos does no justice for the actual item in your hand. The glass is still clear. You know, I can still see straight through the glass. It's giving